Well then, here we are, I guess. So what was the important matter we should all come together for about? Twilight?
Hey, don't ask me. I might be the leader of our cast, but that doesn't mean I know every little tiniest shit about every pony. It's not about me, that much I can tell you.
So's about Rarity. She found a way by now to deal with her condition?
What condition are you even talking about? I'm right as chocolate rain, as Pinky would say.
Hey, that's a gross assumption that I would say something like that.
Would you not, though?
Okay, I probably would. Touché.
Hardly touché, Pinky. More like you were just completely wrong.
Can we please not get sidetracked for just 1 minute, y'all? What I meant was that thing that happened during that Bill Cipher episode. You know, where he gave you AIDS.
Oh, right, yes. We never really followed up on that as it was just a throwaway gag in that moment. But logically, this can't have been without consequences. So how is it, Rarity? Has your life changed all too drastically ever since you got AIDS?
Outspokenly, no.
Really? So you just carried on like everything was normal? You've got fucking AIDS!
Correction, Twilight. I had fucking AIDS. But I do not anymore.
What? How y'all do that?
Lucky for me, Robotus chose to keep on riding his train of using South Park references. Therefore, I was able to use the cure for AIDS they came up with. Money. I plundered the CCC club funds and comprised the bits into a serum, which I injected into me. Once the pure essence of avarice began flowing through my veins, I could feel the ace draining out of me. And now I am as good as new.
Honestly, I don't even know what I hate more about this. The fact that Robotus just like that resolved this heavy topic of a severe disease using a dumb South Park reference on top of that. Or that this bullshit actually really worked for you.
Well, to be fair, I might have used a lot more money than was required. To ensure that I would be cured, I comprised enough money that it would have been able to cure a small country.
Well, I for one know which one I dislike more. Definitely the first. I mean, it's not even the first time he did that. Remember the Kansas thing with my brother? Exactly the same year.
You can, however, expect a comedy author to tell a seriously compelling story with all too heavy topics. Let's stay realistic here.
Well, at least there's one thing Robotus apparently at least tries to keep consistent, that's continuity. And I don't just mean the stupid-ass AIDS thing that got resolved in less than a minute. Fluttershy, that package you'd mentioned some episodes ago arrived this morning.
Oh, good. And how did you like it?
I gotta admit, it's hard to say, 'cause I kinda didn't really understand it. Was there supposed to be nothing in there? 'Cause that's what I got, an empty box.
No, it's alright. It was meant to be that.
So you just send me a huge-ass box with nothing in it. Why?
Well, it was supposed to be a care package, you see. That's why it was empty. Because I don't care about you at all. I just wanted to express that.
Nice. And you actually paid postage for this stupid joke.
Worth every bit. Okay, since this topic also got dealt with rather quickly, does any pony know what's the actual reason we're here? Where's Rainbow Dash, by the way?
Hey, yeah. That's weird. Usually she's always there. Our cast is incomplete without her.
Oh, I just remembered! Rainbow Dash actually left a short note at my door earlier today. Apparently the reason why I was supposed to gather here is because she's got some sort of problem that she needs her help with.
Are you serious? I literally asked you at the start of the sketch.
Oh yes, sorry, I forgot that I'm not allowed to have something slip my mind from time to time.
Just don't listen to her, Twi. So what's that thing Artie's got going on?
Beats me, our She-Roll was problem. Which could be anything.
Actually, not really anything.
Huh? What the... This voice, this effect... Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks.
Yeah, sorry about that. I can't really control them yet. Hold on, I'm coming to you. Hey guys. So, that problem I was referring to, yeah, it's this. I guess you can see what I mean.
See? Yeah. But I don't understand. What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, like for real, Dash. Y'all looking just like Darren when he called himself Ominus. What gives?
Did you perform some weird dark magic ritual or what?
Seriously, how did that happen?
I got no idea. I just woke up this morning and startled myself with my own yawning. Then when I looked in the mirror, I suddenly see some edgy shadow pony stare back at me. What the fuck is going on with me? Help me, you guys! Undo this! I don't want to be a discount Ominus!
Let me try something. Ah, good.
Good? Well, I'm happy to hear that, but I for one don't see anything good about this.
Yeah, no, not your condition. I was just happy my idea worked. I tried that old magic scanner spell I used to track Wendigo activities. It also enabled me to look inside you and at the magic within you. Yeah, and that's about where the good news ends.
Fucking great. So how long do I have?
Whoa, no, it's not that dramatic. You're not gonna die. But it's still pretty serious. This doesn't just seem to be something similar to Ominus. I think you've changed it exactly the same way he had.
But how? What did I do?
I don't think this was you doing really, But you do remember when we fought against Bluey and how I got you out of the fight?
Yeah, by zapping me to the second dimension. Oh, you fucking cunt, so this is your fault!
Yes, I'm afraid so. I guess I must have sent you there one too many times by now, because the same way the exposure to the energies in that world caused Dan to become ominous, I think the same happened to you.
But I've only been there for like 1 minute! Dan spent months there!
Yeah, but Dan only went there one time. You were there like 2, 3 times by now? Maybe that amplified the effect. Or maybe the energies just have a high latency, I don't know. I can only guess, really. Fact is, however, you turned into an ominous version of yourself. Rain Bominous, so to speak.
You say that fucking name again and I will tear you limb from limb, so help me. I mean that, by the way. Help me, damn it! Make me normal again! I don't want to go around looking like a freak!
That's easy to say, Rainbow, and I don't even know where I should begin looking for treatment. This is interdimensional magic. That's not really my métier, you know. But Dementias. Hey! Hello! Dementia! Can you hear us? Interdimensional emergency here!
Hear me, mortals! Are you out of your mind, Twilight? You can't just go yelling that! I nearly went deaf from all the alarms going off! What the fuck is it? Huh? What is she... I see.
Yeah. So that thing you told me to stop doing, by now I see a very good reason why I shouldn't.
By now, well that's nice. Because apparently the warning of a dimensional guardian is more of shit to you.
Nah, that's a little harsh on you, but, yeah, along that range.
Honestly, I'm just about done with y'all. Do you ponies even have the slightest idea how frustrating it is to have to deal with Equestria of all dimensions? This is not what I signed up for when I joined the Balance Keepers. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your little self-pity session, but could you maybe do something about this? Can you change me back to normal?
Yes, I can! Because since I'm already doing everything else in this fucking job, why not also fix your dimensional mutation? Because all of there was in the job description. Having to travel through space and time on a daily basis to deal with ignorant caricatures of ponies who just won't get it. Cleaning up giant dimensional tears, fixing reality more often than not. This was supposed to be a summer job. And now here I am, doing the work of a full-fledged dimensional guardian at just 16 years old. Why didn't I just listen to Spacey and go to Time Watch Department? All they do is watch the stream all day. But no, I had to be ambitious. At least now I learn where ambition gets you in this job system. All the work and none of the rewards.
Aha. So it hasn't that you just forgot about me again, will you fix me up?
Fine, here!
Oh, man! You would not believe! How much is our... Well, on the bright side, you're back to normal, Dash. Hooray, Rod!
Yeah, hooray!
Okay then, so my work is once again finished. And by finish, I of course mean just for now, because actually my work is never done in this fucking world. Bye.
Wait, hold on, Dementia.
What is it? I still got other shit to do.
Yeah, sorry to keep you, but other things you just said, that sparked my interest. What was that all about with, like, summer job, 16 years old, and who the fuck is Spacey?
None of your concern, got it? You shouldn't even have heard that whole rambling. Now I gotta go and get myself told off again by the head of department for leaking classified information.
But, since you're getting in trouble either way, what's speaking against telling us more now? It's not like it could get any worse for you.
Only the possibility that they might just throw me out. And that would be a disaster. The one and only reason Spacey, Tempora, and I are even doing this is so we can buy a car once I turn 17.
Tempora? Another name that I have no idea what to imagine for that.
Well, it does kind of sound like that one Japanese dish, you know, tempura. And another name reminds me of Kevin Spacey.
What? That's the most nonsensical damn shit I ever heard. Spacey's name is a pun on the word space and the name Stacy. And tempura, her name is a spin on the Latin word for time, tempus.
And what are you three doing exactly?
Well, we're a clique of best friends working for the Interdimensional Security Agency. They pay us really well to watch over single dimensions and make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to. But I, of course, had to pick the luckiest one with Equestria in its fucking parallel worlds, and on top of that, this dumb Robotus who uses it on stage for his third-rate comedy. We got into this company because they offer good money, and we've always dreamed of having a car on our own, so we could drive to the mall on Saturdays and pick up cute boys, buy some milkshakes, try new clothes, not buy them, just try them on, all that fun shit.
Sorry if I put it a little bluntly, but I honestly can't fathom really that Dementia, the creature responsible for keeping Equestria in balance and alive basically, ain't nothing but a normal cliche of a teenager. Even the fucking mall part.
A girl's allowed to have taste, isn't she? Even if she's a dimensional guardian. And I'm only 16 in my kind's years, alright? In mortal years, I'm like 500,000. Plus minus, they never really made a calculation for that. What makes you think us etherical beings are any different from you mortals, huh? The only real difference between us is that we don't have something to look forward to, because our sweet release of death will never come. Okay, that made me sound a tad bit more suicidal than I actually am. I'm gonna take that back. Bosses don't like reading such things in the shift protocols.
Hey, don't sound like none of us know what you mean. I'm immortal too, you know.
Yeah, I phrased it the wrong way anyhow, because actually we do die eventually. Just like, not really, and it's just sorta goes on after that, you know? I can't really explain it in a way that you would understand. It's kinda like Fallout 76. It just works. Anyway, all of this I endured just to finally get an own car and some independence. But the way things are looking now, I'm never gonna get it. This Equestria job was only supposed to last a couple weeks, but by now, this dimension's become such an unstable wreck on my watch that higher-ups told me I'd only then get the money for my work once this dimension is fixed. So I really don't have the time to waste on you lot.
Look, alright, I learned my lesson now. No more littering in your base, got it?
Good. Now once more, to be clear, I wanna... Hey, hold on a second. You bastards, you got me to dumble that exposition on you!
Don't put this on us, Dementia. If anyone, it's Robotus who made you do that. Directly after that, the fault is your own. You should have known that risk when coming to Equestria. Not even you can resist his push at all the powers.
Huh, we'll see about that. Bye.
You know, this is really starting to become quite regular with her. How many times was that now recently? It's gotta be at least 5.
Maybe it has something to do with the rising threat our dimension is facing. You know that thing Starlight tried to warn us about last sketch.
Nice try, Pink. I still don't care.
All things aside, I'm kinda bummed out with how all this played out today. I mean, isn't this typical? We had this really interesting concept of me having turned into some ominous-like being, only for it to be resolved in the very same episode. You think maybe we could have made something more of this?
I doubt it. After all, this whole ordeal was just a pretense for Robotus to finally dump out all the Dementia lore he had lying around in his planning for months. That thing with you was just a welcome excuse to get it out of the way.
Oh, so true. You think there's ever gonna be a real exciting plot again?
Guess that's a no.